And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, yeah, this I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know you can't go without it. She told me you'll never be in love. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it. Oh, I love it. I can feel my face when...
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm coming to you with this look, and basically what this is all about, it's about foundation. It's about how to get your foundation, long-lasting foundation, without the cakey look, of course. You know, we want full coverage, but yet still we want, you know, flawless makeup. So this is how I do it. And yeah, and I went in with a little, you know, dramatic lashes. So I'm not a professional, guys. I'm just a girl, you know, all about that life. And I wanted to share with you how I got long-lasting makeup, so forth. How I get to long-lasting makeup and so forth. So if you love this look, if you like to see how I got this look, continue watching. And guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click that bell to the right of your screen if you're already subscribed, of course. If you're not already subscribed, you can subscribe to my channel and then click that bell. You'll get notifications when I post a video. And yeah, so thank you for your continued support, and I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like my channel or like my videos. And without further ado, let's begin the tutorial. Okay, so I'm going in with my makeup base cream, and this is a Japanese brand. This is Chifure, and I chose to use this makeup base cream because it is very moisturizing and it also sets the foundation for your makeup. You can use a silicone base if you so desire, or you could use, you know, one that's moisturizing like what I'm using. But it all depends on where you're going or the time of the day that you're wearing your makeup. Because if you're going for events in the nights and you're going to take pictures, you don't want to use makeup base cream that has SPF in it, because that's going to give you the flash lock. So you want to, you know, choose your primers or your makeup base cream, you know, based on the time of the day and if you're going to be needing full coverage or so forth. Know what I mean? Right now I'm going in with my orange corrector, and this is the LA Girls Pro Conceal Orange Corrector. And I am just trying to, you know, correct the areas that I have the most hyperpigmentation, and that's basically mainly around my mouth area. And I have some like natural contouring going on, but I don't want it to be so obvious, the line. So I am slightly contouring that area or concealing that area. And I go under my eyes, just not really. I don't really have any hyperpigmentation under my eyes, but you know, I'm just trying to be extra. But anyway, I'm using that, and then I'm going to use my hand now to blend everything. And I just put a little bit, you know, where I think I need it. And then I'm going to use my fingers now to blend everything. So I'm basically going in with some of the chestnut, that chestnut concealer, LA Girl, same brand. But what I'm gonna do now, I'm using the chestnut because I don't want the orange corrector to be so orange on my face. So I'm just using the chestnut now to just, get my everything together. So both the orange corrector and the chestnut, which is similar to my complexion, is like blending into my skin, and it gives off this natural look. So basically that's what I'm doing, and you're gonna see that when I'm going to add my foundation, I'm not gonna be using that much foundation because I've already used a lot of the concealer to just conceal some of the areas that I want to conceal. Yeah. So right now I'm going in with my LA Girls Pro Coverage Foundation, and I chose this foundation because it is very moisturizing, and right now my skin is super 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 dry, and I don't want to use a foundation that's going to make me matte or dry. You know what I'm saying? I prefer to use like powder or so forth to give me that matte finish, but I don't want a foundation, right at the get-go to just dry out my skin. So I prefer to use an illuminating foundation, and the LA Girls Pro Coverage Foundation does that. So that's basically what I'm doing. And then I'm just using this brush from the Celine brush set. It's not very dense like compared to some brush, but it's dense enough and at the same time very very soft, so it really really adds the foundation to my face and allows the application to be smooth and easy, and it's very soft. I love it. I love the Celine brush set. Yes guys. So right now I'm going in with my LA Girls Pro Concealer, and that is in the color Fawn. I'm using that to highlight under my eyes, my nose bridge, my forehead, and under my chin and my cupid's bow. So that's going to give me the highlighted look, at the center of my face. So now I'm going in with my beauty sponge, and I'm just going to be using that to blend out the concealer so it is, properly blended in and we don't have any crazy concealer, not blended. What am I saying? You know what we're doing. So I quickly went in with my black opal invisible powder, and I added it under my eyes, my mouth, and I added some to my nose, highlighting that, and my forehead. Now I'm going to go in with my Jordana press powder, and I'm using this big fluffy brush from the Celine brush set, and that is just going to be my all over powder, just to ensure that my foundation is not slipping all over the place, and also just to ensure that I get a long lasting foundation or face. Then I'm gonna go in with the City Colors banana powder, and I'm just going to be using a little bit, not going to be using a lot. I just want, because this is a mattifying powder, I'm just using it to just ensure that the foundation is set and we don't have any
foundation moving and so forth, and you know, just to give us a flawless finish. So I'm just adding that with the fluffy brush, this big old fluffy brush. I love this brush. It feels so good on the skin and it's very, very soft. So basically going in with a little bit more of the banana powder, and it's just very, very nice. Guys, this is a very good powder. City Color is so affordable. I don't know how come, you know, I don't see anyone, you know, using it. But guys, I really love this powder. It is really, really good, and a little goes a long way. You don't have to use a lot. Just a little bit will get your face, you know, that area mattified. And it's in banana, so it has this yellow undertone, but it's not so yellow if you don't use a lot. It's just perfect, right? It's almost like an invisible it's almost like an invisible powder, so it really, really mattifies your face and it gives you this natural look, natural glow, flawless makeup. That's what we're going for. So I'm just spreading all of that over my face. Then I'm going to go in again with the Jordana pressed powder, and I'm going to be using this little brush now because I want to add some to my, where the contour of my nose. I want to add some just to ensure that, you know, I set the foundation, because I didn't set the foundation right there, you know, where I did the contour with the highlighter. Notice I didn't put any dark or contour powder or anything there. I'm basically using the Jordana Flawless pressed powder as the contour, you know, powder, even though it's not really a contour powder, but you know, I'm trying to set the foundation or set the makeup so it doesn't move. And I'm just using this shader brush, this fluffy shader brush, to just add that, and that should, you know, give me a nice finish. So now that we're finished with all of that, I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just gonna buff away all of the powder that we have lying around, the invisible powder from the black opal, yeah, the invisible black opal invisible powder. And I'm just gonna blend it, buff away all of that and blend. And I'm not going to be like wiping it. I'm just going to slightly rub it, or you know, get rid of the powder, and then I'm just going to go over with the bigger sponge or the bigger brush, the fluffy brush that I used earlier, to just get everything nice and, you know, blended in. So if you notice, I am patting it, like not wiping it, because I don't want my foundation to be, you know, wiped, so it's going to interfere with the foundation underneath. I'm just slightly, you know, like tapping it on the skin, just to get rid, if you know what I mean, just to get rid of the powder, but also to just ensure that the makeup is set and it's in place and I'm not wiping it off, you know what I mean. Then I'm just gonna go in with the with this brush now. This is a powder brush, and it's from the same Celine brush set that I got, and I'm gonna be using some of the same banana powder, and I'm just gonna add a little bit more to my under eye, because I'm just gonna go in with some eyeshadow, and I just want to set everything in place, you know. And it's not a lot, guys. You don't have to use a lot, just a little goes a long way. And we're just adding that, and I love this brush to add the powder. It is amazing to add powder under your eyes. So I'm just gonna go in with this color from my Morphe 35O palette, guys. I love the Morphe 35O palette. It's just for everyday use. So I'm just using this color as my eyeshadow base. This is a brown, the brown color from the palette, and I'm just using that as my eyeshadow base. I'm just blending it just to ensure that we don't have any creasing, you know, at our lid, that area.
She'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to
Now I'm
come.
going to go in with this color now, and that is just going to define my crease, so it's, you know, you can actually see my crease. Since we're going to go in with some, you know, really dramatic lashes, but we want to keep this neutral eyes, but you know, if you know what I mean. But we're not trying to go for anything, you know, really dramatic, but you know, just adding something nice transition color so that our crease can be defined. And when we add our lashes, our eyes, you know, it's popping, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go in with this crease brush now, and I'm just gonna be using some of that brick red or burnt orange shade to just blend out the transition shade, and just to, you know, allow everything to be, you know, nice and blended in, not crazy looking. That's basically what we're doing. I'm going in with some more the next eye and just blending it so we have a nice, you know, nice finish. Okay, so right now we're just gonna, you know, dust away all of the powder, the banana powder that we added earlier, and I'm using the same brush, this doe shade, you know, powder brush under the eye, and I just blend it everything. And then now I'm going in with my big old fluffy brush. I love this brush, it's so nice. I love how it feels on my skin, it feels amazing. And I'm just using that to just, you know, get everything nice and blended in, buff away any excess powder that we don't want on our faces. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Going on our necks, on my neck. Okay, I'm so tired, guys. Maybe that's the reason why I'm talking like this. So I'm using some, you know, blush just to, you know, get our face, you know, standing out again. Guys, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, okay, Jody, come on, gambare. Guys, it got a little blurry right here. I'm adding some, you know, highlighter with my fan brush. Guys, I love this fan brush. It is just, I love how it feels, you know, very nice. And as you can see, we're just fanning that highlighter on our cheek, the highest point of our cheek, you know. I'm just fanning, and if you can see that it is doing an amazing job. Sorry about the blurriness, guys. I was looking at my viewfinder, so I didn't even know that I was to focus. But sorry about that. But you can see a little. of the highlighting going on. So yeah, and that's basically what I'm doing, guys, and that's pretty much it. And I go down my nose with a little. I use a brush to just add that, and then I use my fingers to just blend everything. And then I went in with a little of the highlighter at my cupid's bow, and then I just rubbed that in. Added some lip gloss, went in, added some mascara to my eyes or to my lashes, and then I added some of the highlighter above my brow bone, and then I went in later on with some, real dramatic lashes, and yeah, and then you're gonna see my finished look pretty soon. Yeah, guys, I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, share, let me know what you think. My finished look, guys.
And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. All the misery was necessary when we're deep in love, this I know.